Hello, spies. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini. I call it the spy spread. We're going to begin with a recent past, and then we will move to partners A and B for you and someone who you are dealing with in your environment. Doesn't have to be love. I will call it love. You showed up on the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Thank you for showing up, Gemini. Okay. How can we assist Gemini in the recent past, please? Where could we use some insight? Where could Gemini use some insight? Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions, the sharing, everything else you guys do to show support. I really appreciate it. Oh, and thank you for this deck of cards. It is gorgeous. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Someone's in a pickle. Someone is in a pickle. You guys, now this is not everybody, but I see someone kind of like falling down in the recent past, or someone was pushed down in the recent past. Maybe physically, mentally, emotionally, during some sort of physical activity, or yeah, conflict even. There's a bit of an injury here. Bit of an injury in your recent past, either you or another person. But I also feel like you guys are kind of stuck in a conflict. It's like it's not going away. It keeps happening. It's like, what am I supposed to do about this situation? What is here? We have in the recent past a Five of Cups, a Wheel, and the Ace of Swords. I see in the recent past someone finally leaving the past behind, something that was draining. So it's like turning a new page, like having to turn a new page, but I also see some sort of damage caused by arguments, conflicts, this kind of thing. There's damage here. Yes, all right, exactly. So Gemini, I feel like you're going through a major transformation and a change here. I feel like you're really, really focused on that and kind of in the recent past considering which way is best, what decision is best, which path is best here, because I am burnt out is what I am getting. Some of you, you may be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius. You don't have to be. But that's the main focus right now. Some of you are very focused on your well-being. I'm also seeing someone else focused on you, Gemini, focused on you and your personal transformations, your personal changes, your trials, your tribulations, this kind of thing. Some of you have experienced a big loss, and I see you making changes to that and able to turn it in another direction. It could be financial. It could be an emotional situation as well. Okay. Now, some of you feel like someone is losing their mind as well. Show me partner A. Gemini. Who is partner A? How can we assist? The Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, a family home situation. Happy wife, happy life. This is what this is about. And some sort of reconciliation on the table here as well. Okay, I feel like when it comes down to it, you are trying to focus on your happiness, your well-being, friends, family, whatever the case. People who are closest to you, this is what this is. But I feel like also you may be kind of turning your back on a confusing situation or kind of trying to stifle it and focus on the good things. So if you haven't done so, it could be a good change for you to focus on things that are more beneficial. All right. You do have the Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords. I see you kind of telling someone, Gemini, that you want to leave. I feel like you're kind of like fired up about it. or you're really passionate about something and you're kind of like, hey, I'm ready to leave right now. You like spoke this, you said this. The thing is, you may have kind of left the situation behind, but the truth of the matter is you may have felt at a crossroads about this, or you were at some sort of decision. You kind of didn't know which way to go. All right. Partner B, how are you relating to this? Who are you? How are you relating to this, partner B, please? Tell us what is going on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. Ooh. All right, some of you, this involves some sort of legal marriage. You don't have to. Who is questioning the loyalties? Someone is questioning loyalties. Whether or not to stay or go, whether or not to heal or not. Questioning loyalties, okay. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, this really is some sort of long-term standing type of situation, or could be spouses or parents or children, this kind of thing involved, okay? Keep that in mind. All right. Partner B is very, very focused on a family situation, and I feel like they're kind of starting to realize the situation for what it is. They kind of want that comfortable home life. They want the growth and abundance here. As it relates to you, you're in a different energy, Gemini. You could be wanting to return to something. It is retrograde energy. We have Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Leo. Doesn't have to be. All right. Let's see what's going on here, because Gemini, you guys are in very different energies. I feel like partner B, okay, this is what it is. You could be dealing with someone on partner B's side who you may have had some sort of long-standing commitment with, and they're kind of waiting to see maybe if you're coming back, or waiting to see if they'll go back. Somehow you guys will reconnect. They're trying to understand that, but in the meantime, they're very focused on their home situation. So however they're living, their finances, the kids, whatever's going on there, okay, the household. All right, Gemini, please. Okay, cards wanted to pop out. You have, someone feels like this situation will result in failure, or there has been a major letdown. Okay, partner A, Gemini, please. Partner A. What's going on here, Gemini? Moving a little bit forward. I need to see where you're going here. Six of Swords. Okay, I will wait for a second to pull these cards. It's going to take a lot of patience here and sacrifices if you want to work on this situation. I see you actually putting work into a situation regardless. Some of you, there's healing conversations to be had. Gemini, what in the world? Okay. All right, well, this could be the case for some of you. You may have wanted to explore your life separate from this situation and have more independence than not, or that someone did, okay? That wasn't necessarily working. I see some sort of reconnection, working on your intimacy with this person, working on the connection with this person, trying to bond with them again after what's happened here. That's what I see. Partner B, moving forward, please. It's like you're manifesting, working on a connection very patiently, very tediously, very like almost detail by detail, trying to relearn a person or them trying to relearn you so you can understand one another, wanting the cooperation, the blending of the physical and the emotional, like this kind of thing. It's working on all types of intimacy. Here is what I'm seeing. Partner B, moving forward, please. Are you coming back revived, or partner B, please? Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay. Well, lots of emotions here. Partner B is really focused on this reconciliation. Yeah. I feel like it's quite surprising to them to reconnect here. They feel like in the past you may not have wanted it, because you could have wanted a break here, Gemini, is what I see. You could have been between your commitment and possibly another alternative even, and your desire was all over the place. Okay, there were attempts to heal this in the past as well. I don't feel like it was working. So we have a partner B here. Wow, the King and Queen of Cups. Lots of emotions shared between you and this person. You could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be. Some of you, partner B, is holding on to an Ace of Wands. Okay. They feel like they can't open up. I feel like that's why you are trying to work on this with this partner B here. Someone here is not able to open up. They still want to hold on to their home situation, whether that's with you or elsewhere, but they're not completely opening up to you, Gemini. They're really reserved. When it comes to like physicality, they're able to express themselves with their bodies better than they are with their words or their emotions. They're not, it's like you're trying to draw them out of their shell, and they're still kind of very closed off. They're closed off here. Why is this happening? Okay. You could be getting fed up with that. All right, show me this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're feeling trapped, stuck, not able to talk. You're not able to have those healing conversations with them. This is someone, okay, I feel like they're, yeah. Someone here is in a commitment. That may not be everybody. I feel like partner B is not telling you something, guys. And I think you feel that. They're not telling you their truth. They're not speaking their truth. They're not feeling safe to open up here. They're nervous. And they're still present. So what in the world? It's like still hanging on to the situation, guys, but not being completely open. This is someone who is not completely open. They don't necessarily know if they're on board here or whether you are, because you are showing up here, and so is the Aquarius card. There could be an Aquarius or another Gemini, possibly maybe an Aries, who is kind of not seeing the future the same way as you, okay? They're not agreeing or kind of refusing to make certain changes here. And that's causing people to question the connection. All right, what is this Ace of Wands on partner B side, please? What is this? All right, decisions. And what is that? Decisions about a marriage. Okay. Okay. You guys, I feel like someone's marriage is in question or someone's relationship is in question. I do feel some sort of interference here on somebody's side. And it's almost like you could be asking them to either stay or go, or they're asking you to stay or go. But that would have to result in someone separating from another person who is not necessarily partner A or B. And this would cause a heartbreak. There could be a Scorpio or a Cancer involved. Yeah, there's a reluctance to kind of completely end a situation, guys. Lots of reservations. We need to ask what's happening in the near future, huh? Well, let's clarify this Temperance card, please. I feel like you're just trying to get this person to open up. I feel like you're trying to be very patient with them. I feel like you may have left a situation. You may have left this situation. What is this Temperance energy here moving forward? Yeah, someone is not necessarily completely ending a situation. This is not allowing the relationship to move forward here. I feel like there is someone who wants this relationship to move forward. The waiting is getting very frustrating for whoever this is, okay? You may make a drastic change as it relates to this situation, and you are moving into union here, Gemini. That's what I see happening. There is some sort of wait that will be taking place in the meantime. All right, let's see here. What does partner A want with partner B? What does Gemini want with partner B? There's almost like a reluctance for the change. Okay, what does Gemini work? All right, work. Gemini want with partner B. What does partner A want with partner B? Here it is. King of Cups. Some of you are trying to separate from an Aries or Scorpio, or that they are trying to separate from someone, okay? Something is not balanced, something is not fair. It's because there's an interference here. Someone may have said they've filed some paperwork for some of, this is like a very select few of you, that they filed some paperwork and they actually haven't, okay? And that's where the work is not being put in. I feel like until something is equal and balanced, the opportunity to plant a seed with one another is not here right now. Some of you may be reaching out to someone for intimacy. Again, I'm getting this again. There's a heavy emphasis in this reading on some sort of physical intimacy, okay? I feel like you guys like the connection that you feel with this person. This is causing you to seek it, or that they are seeking it with you. Could be a Cancer. We have Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio. It has to be on the hush for some reason. All right. What does partner B want with partner A, Gemini? You could be wanting intimacy with this person. Yeah, I see it in multiple ways. Emotional, physical, this kind of thing. Partner B want with partner A. I feel maybe partner B has also shut off the intimacy for some time, or someone did, because things were not changing. What does partner B want with partner A, Gemini? What does partner B want with partner A, please? The World card, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, Temperance, Magician. Again. Oh. Someone is tempering a home situation. I'm seeing two cards that are coming out on your side here, Gemini, with what partner B wants. This is leading me to believe that partner B wants the same thing as you in the near future. You guys may come to some sort of understanding. I feel like, though, the commitment is still lacking. There's something about it that is just amiss. There's something about it that doesn't feel completely secure, I guess. I do see that partner B wants to be on the same page with you. And you guys are in some sort of agreement to be patient with one another, to possibly restore your intimacy, or wait, or take time, or this kind of thing. Help me understand you, understand me. Let's connect. Let's physically connect as well. Yeah, I do see a complete ending here not taking place, guys. Not at this time. Okay, so let's pull for a outcome between partner A and B. Let me see if this is focused. Oh no. All right. What is the outcome between partner A and B for this time period? What can we expect here for this reading? How do we close out this energy here? For partner A and B, what is this outcome? Okay, I do feel like eventually something will open up, something will be revealed, this kind of thing, all right? That's the problem. Something is not completely out in the open. Someone's not being open. Someone's not being vulnerable. Someone is not being emotionally available, I guess. This is a challenge here because it's kind of making people question what to expect moving forward, or I also feel like someone is holding back in the near future. Holding back some form of expression. Until this challenge is handled. Until victory is in sight. Until someone knows exactly how to beat these challenges. Again, oh my goodness. I see a refusal for an ending, and I feel like this is what this has to do with. Could involve an Aries, Cancer, Leo. So there's a period of waiting here. Let's see what else is going on near future. in this outcome. It's almost like someone is able to handle these challenges. Someone is able to wrap things up. Someone is able to cut those ties, not necessarily happening. There's a lot of waiting involved, or maybe a back and forth, or just a feeling of riff-raff, okay? So there's a new opportunity here. Some of you, this is a reconciliation. A big opportunity for change. It could also be financial. All right. Opportunity. Whatever's coming in here, Gemini, I feel like it's something having to do with a solid foundation, or being able to have loyalty within a situation. The ability to have union is coming in. Some of you, like I said, it's a reconciliation, and others of you, it's a new opportunity. Regardless, there is a shakiness about this. It's a little bit shaky. And I feel like that is going to happen here. You may decide to leave something out completely, or that someone is deciding that with you, about you, okay? I do see some moving on energy as well. This could involve another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Doesn't have to. All right. We're going to pull some more cards here in a sec for your oracles, but here. You may revisit this situation as well, or you're revisiting something. You could be revisiting something else, wondering if you should slip away or take the chance. That's what I'm seeing. Loyalty. Loyalty. There's a desire to completely end a situation, but there's so much stress related to that. So that's what I am seeing here, guys. All right, let's pull some oracle. For Gemini, please. How can we assist Gemini? Moving forward. Where could Gemini use some insight, please? Radical acceptance. Yikes. You know what I'm getting? Okay, salvation on the bottom of the deck. What else is here? One sec. Okay. This is interesting. Someone knows this situation can change. Someone knows this can go in their, I was going to say in their future, but the future card is here, in their favor, but they haven't accepted the responsibility when it comes to that. They're not making the change. It's like, I mean, we kind of talked about that. I won't go too much into that. There's so much potential in the future here, and people know about that. Some of you, this is salvaging a situation here. A change of devotion. Okay, radical acceptance. This is about accepting the situation for what it is. Again, we have this patterns type energy. Like I said, I feel like there's some kind of dipping back and forth or dibble dabbling, this kind of thing. I feel like this has happened before. Interesting. Okay, you have the mastery energy. This could be the last time. It's like you kind of know what to expect. This person knows what to expect. Mastery. That could be the stress about the situation, because it's kind of like, well, if this keeps happening, I'm tired. Or if this keeps happening, I don't know what to do. We have inexperience. Nurturer. I don't know how to heal this situation. I don't know how to show you love. You don't know how to show me love. I'm going to give this time because this is new to me. Someone doesn't know how to care, or they're not able to. And I feel like there's a lot of time being given to this. A lot of time, but no change, okay? Ambition, death and matter, okay. Exactly. It's all about someone's desire, ambition, drive to kind of make a major change, a major transformation here. Assurance. I feel like whoever this is, you, Gemini, you could be telling someone, it's okay, let's make the change, like it's fine, and this is kind of like you've assured them. You may have someone else doing that to you, that they're like, Gemini, it's okay, like it'll be fine, we can move forward, this kind of thing, and then the shakiness comes in, like not knowing if that is going to be a solid situation here. Okay, flow. I see you guys wanting to go with the flow with the situation, or that someone is. It's almost like I see kind of like a release. So it's like, I'm just going to let this be. I'm going to let this play out. It is what it is kind of energy. Someone is losing the energy, like being put in. It's kind of going right out, and so it's draining. So forgiveness, communication, liberation. Oh my goodness. Someone is going to say, I'm sorry, but I have to go. Forgive me for doing this. I have to go. I have to set myself free. So if they are able to actually go through with that and set themselves free from a situation, we have beauty, revelation, and earth. Okay, first of all, someone is very beautiful. I'm getting another Empress energy here. I feel as though some of you may find out there is some sort of new opportunity being birthed, but that's only if that forgiveness and the liberation, so setting something free or letting go of something, can happen. Now, others of you, there is a pregnancy in your midst, whether it's yours or someone else's, someone in your environment, it could very well be. You are on your way to a new beginning here, regardless, okay? That is what I'm getting. There's a new beginning, there's a new energy. It's going to be birthed, a new energy here. And it has to do with a release. Wherever you see something growing, I feel like that is the focus. Where's the growth here? Where do you see that potential? Okay. Whoa, that came out. Interesting. The joy permeated mother. All right, yeah, someone could be expecting. Anyway, I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Someone's not changing. There's not a change that is taking place. Someone is not taking the initiative. Someone is not making that effort, okay? And because of that, someone is deciding, well, if you're not going to do that, then I'm going to do this. And it's something else entirely. I hope that makes sense. This wanted to pop out. I'll just read this anyway. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. Someone is in love. Someone is in love. I feel like someone caught feelings, or someone, even though you guys can't work things out, or it can't be the way that somebody intends, there's still emotions involved. Bottom of the deck, we have the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Interesting. Something is being reflected. You guys could be mirroring one another. You could have the same tendencies. Maybe you guys are doing the same things, okay? You could also have very similar situations in your lives. Maybe that's how you're drawn together in the first place. This is also a card that kind of says, what you see in someone else is because you have that within yourself, whether it's good or it's bad or whatever the case, okay? So people reflect back to you something within yourself. I hope that makes sense as well. I feel like there's some sort of work being done on that. Okay? And I also see someone wanting to be proud of themselves here, so. Wanting to be proud for their accomplishments, wanting to be proud for what they've done thus far, and being able to move forward with that confidence. Knowing that they did all they could, or that they are doing all they can. Okay? I love you. I hope this helped in any way possible in the entire world. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. But make sure you hit that like, though, because I appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. Kisses. Bye.